At 68, Arthur's hands were so stiff he couldn't button his own shirt. A friend showed him an old doctor's trick with a dark oil. Within days, he was back in his garden, pain-free. This is black seed oil, but almost everyone uses it wrong. The secret is not just swallowing it. I will show you the exact methods for that grinding joint pain, for clearing brain fog, and even for your hair. And I'll reveal why you must never use a metal spoon to handle this oil, a mistake that can make it useless. The reason will surprise you. Let's begin. Secret number 1, the joint pain eraser. Let's get back to Arthur and his garden. The real secret he learned, the one that made all the difference, was activating the oil with gentle, consistent warmth. This is the crucial step that almost everyone misses. You see, when a joint is painful and arthritic, it's inflamed. Think of it like a small invisible fire is smoldering deep inside your knuckles or your knee. The area is often stiff and swollen, which means the circulation of blood, which carries healing nutrients, is very poor. Just rubbing a cold, thick oil on top of the skin doesn't do much. It's like trying to put out a campfire by waving a leaf at it. You need to get the soothing properties to the source of the fire. If you feel that grinding, bone-on-bone sensation, if your knees protest with a sharp complaint every time you climb the stairs, or if your shoulders ache with a dull, throbbing pain after a long day, you know exactly what this feeling is like. It's a pain that can wear you down, not just physically but mentally. It can steal your joy and make you feel older than you truly are. This simple, warm rub helps to calm that internal fire, to soothe the irritated tissues, and to bring back a feeling of comfort and ease that you might have thought was gone forever. Here is the exact method Arthur used, step by step. First, and this is very important, you need a good quality, 100% pure, cold-pressed black seed oil. Take the bottle and place it in a mug or a bowl of warm tap water for about 5 to 10 minutes. You are not trying to make it hot. You just want to bring it to a gentle, pleasant warmth, about the temperature of a comfortable bath. Never, ever put the oil in the microwave. The intense, uneven heat from a microwave will literally cook the delicate compounds in the oil and destroy its healing properties. Once the oil is nicely warmed, pour a small amount, about the size of a nickel or a quarter, into the palm of your hand. Rub your hands together for a moment. Now, begin to massage this warm, fragrant oil directly onto the painful joint. Whether it's a single knuckle, your entire hand, your wrist, or your knee, use gentle but firm circular motions. Don't press so hard that it causes pain. You want this to feel good. Massage it in for at least 2 to 3 minutes, maybe even 5 if you have the time. You want to give the oil time to really sink into the skin. As you massage, you are doing 2 wonderful things at once. You are physically working the oil into the area, and you're also manually stimulating blood flow, which is absolutely essential for carrying away the things that cause inflammation and bringing in the things that promote healing. So why does this work so much better than just using cold oil? It's because of a very special natural compound in the black seed oil. It's called thymoquinone. That's a long scientific-sounding name, but all you need to know is that it is one of the most powerful natural anti-inflammatory substances ever discovered. The gentle warmth you added to the oil does something magical. It opens up the pores in your skin and makes the tissues underneath more relaxed and receptive. This allows the oil and its precious thymoquinone to penetrate deeper, going past the surface of the skin and getting closer to the source of the inflammation in the joint tissue itself. It's like the difference between leaving a letter on someone's doorstep versus personally handing it to them through an open door. The warm delivery ensures the healing message gets through loud and clear. The biggest mistake, and the one most people make, is grabbing the bottle from the cold, dark pantry and using the oil straight. It doesn't absorb as well. It sits on the surface. Warming it gently first is the secret that changes everything. For Arthur, this simple change from a cold oil to a warm, activated rub was the difference between continued pain and frustration, and finally finding the relief that allowed him to return to the garden he loved so much. Secret number 2, the brain fog lifter. Easing your joint pain is a huge step towards feeling better and more independent. But this next secret helps to clear the cobwebs from your mind. I'm talking about that frustrating brain fog that can creep in as we get older. It's that feeling when you walk into a room with purpose, only to stand there blinking, completely forgetting why you went in there in the first place. It's when you're in the middle of telling a story and you lose your train of thought, or a familiar name of an actor or a neighbor is right on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't grasp it. It's not a serious memory problem, but it's enough to make you feel unsure of yourself and a little less sharp than you used to be. Let me tell you about Margaret. Margaret is a 72-year-old retired librarian. Her mind used to be her greatest asset, a perfectly organized library of facts and stories. She could recall titles and authors in an instant. But lately, she felt like her mental filing cabinet was getting messy and disorganized. It frustrated her deeply. She started this simple morning ritual with black seed oil, skeptical at first, but she was a very consistent person. After about 2 weeks of doing it every single morning, she called her daughter, her voice full of an excitement her daughter hadn't heard in a long time. She said, "You won't believe it, but I finally finished the entire Sunday crossword puzzle again, including the tricky corner." It was something she used to love doing every week, but she hadn't been able to complete one for over a year. She said her mind just felt clearer, calmer, and sharper. Here is the simple ritual she followed. Every morning, before she ate or drank anything, she would take her bottle of black seed oil and carefully place just 3 to 4 drops directly under her tongue. She would then close her mouth and hold the oil there, without swallowing, for about 60 seconds. She would swish it around a little bit. After a minute had passed, she would swallow whatever was left. Now, why under the tongue? This might sound strange, but it is a very powerful and well-known way to get things into your body quickly. The area under your tongue is filled with a dense network of tiny blood vessels called capillaries, and the skin there is very, very thin. When you place the oil there, it doesn't have to go down into your stomach and get broken down by harsh stomach acids and then go through your whole digestive system. Instead, it gets absorbed directly through that thin membrane and goes straight into your bloodstream. This means it can travel up to your brain much more quickly and in a more potent, undiluted form. It's like taking a secret express elevator right to where it's needed most, instead of taking the long, slow local train. Many doctors and natural health experts believe that the rich antioxidant compounds in black seed oil help to protect our delicate brain cells from damage caused by stress and the environment. They also help to reduce a very low level of inflammation in the brain that many scientists now believe is a major contributor to that foggy, slow feeling. By taking it this way, Margaret was giving her brain a direct daily dose of this protective nourishment. It was a small change, just a few drops each morning, but for her, it made all the difference in the world, bringing back a sense of clarity and confidence she thought she had lost for good. Secret number 3, the ultimate skin soother, the unexpected twist. While having a sharp mind is wonderful, feeling comfortable and confident in your own skin is just as important. This next secret is for that dry, sometimes itchy, paper-thin skin that can appear on our hands, our arms, and even our face as we age. But here, we are going to do something special. We are going to add a surprising ingredient from your kitchen that takes this from a simple moisturizer to a deeply calming skin treatment. Does your skin ever feel tight and stretched, especially after you wash your hands or face? Do you find that no matter how much lotion you put on, it still feels dry and looks flaky an hour later? This happens because our skin's natural ability to produce oils and hold on to moisture diminishes over time. This simple mask doesn't just coat the skin, it feeds it from the outside in. Here's what you do. In a small dish, mix half a teaspoon of black seed oil with 1 tablespoon of raw, unfiltered honey. Now for the unexpected twist that makes this so effective. Add half a teaspoon of finely ground oat flour. You don't need to buy anything special. You can make this yourself by simply putting a spoonful of regular, plain oatmeal into a coffee grinder or a small blender for just a few seconds until it becomes a fine powder. Mix these three ingredients together until you have a smooth, rich paste. Using your clean fingertips, apply a thin layer of this mask to any areas of dry or irritated skin. It's wonderful for the backs of your hands, which are often exposed to sun and water. You can also apply it to your face, avoiding the immediate eye area. Now, just relax and leave the mask on for 15 minutes. It will feel a little sticky but also incredibly soothing and cooling. After 15 minutes, simply rinse it off with lukewarm water, using gentle circular motions to get a little bit of exfoliation from the oat flour. Pat your skin dry and feel the difference. Here's why this team of three is so powerful. We already know the black seed oil helps to repair your skin's protective barrier. The raw honey is a moisture magnet, a natural humectant that literally pulls hydration into your skin. And the secret ingredient, the oat flour, is a champion at soothing. For centuries, people have used oatmeal baths to calm irritated skin conditions. It contains special compounds called avenanthramides that gently reduce redness, calm itchiness, and soothe irritation. This combination doesn't just moisturize, it deeply calms and nourishes your skin. A common mistake is using regular, clear, processed honey. You need raw, unfiltered honey for this to work, as it still contains all its natural healing enzymes. The oat flour is the surprising touch that will leave your skin feeling softer, calmer, and more comfortable than you thought possible. Okay, let's pause for just a second. You've already learned three powerful secrets: how to soothe your aching joints, how to clear your mind, and how to create the ultimate calming skin mask with a surprising twist. That's a huge amount of valuable information that can make a real difference in your daily life. But the secrets we're about to cover for your hair and your digestion are what get people truly excited and amazed. Stick with me, because what's coming next is fantastic. Secret number 4, the hair thickener. This next secret is for anyone, man or woman, who has noticed more hair in their comb or their shower drain than they used to. It's about helping the hair you have appear fuller, healthier, and stronger from the root. I want to tell you more about George. George is a 75-year-old grandfather who has always been proud of his full head of silver hair. But in the last few years, he started to notice it was looking a bit thin at the crown. It bothered him more than he let on. He started doing this simple scalp massage 3 times a week. He said he didn't notice much at first, but he stuck with it. After about a month, he went for his regular haircut. His barber, who has been cutting his hair for 20 years, was running the clippers and said, "George, what have you been doing differently? Your hair feels thicker, fuller. There's more body to it." George said that comment from his barber was all the proof he needed that this simple ritual was actually working. Here is the method. You don't use the black seed oil straight for this, as it's very potent and thick. You mix it with what's called a carrier oil to help it spread more easily. In a small bottle or dish, mix equal parts of black seed oil and a good carrier oil, like gently melted coconut oil or a good quality olive oil. So if you use 1 tablespoon of black seed oil, you mix it with 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. Just before bed, he would part his hair in different places and use his fingertips to apply just a few drops of this oil mixture directly to his scalp. The goal is to oil the scalp, not the hair. Then, the most important part, he would gently massage it in for 5 full minutes. He used slow circular motions all over his head, imagining he was waking up his scalp. This massage itself is crucial because it brings more blood flow and circulation to the hair follicles, which are the tiny roots where your hair grows from. Better blood flow means more oxygen and more vital nutrients are being delivered directly to those roots, giving them the nourishment they need to thrive. After the massage, he would just leave the oil in. You can place an old towel on your pillow or wear a soft cap to protect your linens. Then you just wash it out with your regular shampoo in the morning. The oil mixture helps to create a healthy, moisturized, and nourished environment on your scalp, giving your hair the best possible support to be as strong and full as it can be. For this to work, you absolutely need 100% pure, cold-pressed black seed oil. Many brands you find in stores can be diluted with cheaper, ineffective oils. and they won't have the same potency. If you're not sure where to find a good one, I've put a link to the high-quality oil I personally use and trust from Amazon in the description below this video. Secret number 5, the stomach calmer. This next internal hook is for anyone who suffers from gas, bloating, or that heavy, uncomfortable feeling after eating a meal. It's that feeling where your stomach feels tight and full like a drum, and you just feel sluggish and uncomfortable, sometimes for hours after you've eaten. It can make you hesitant to enjoy your favorite foods or to go out to eat with family and friends. This simple trick can bring gentle, surprising relief. I remember a woman named Susan who told me she used to dread invitations to dinner parties because she never knew how her stomach would react. She would often end up feeling bloated and miserable. She started doing this simple tea ritual, and she said it completely changed her social life. She could finally eat a normal meal and feel comfortable afterwards. Here's what you do. After you've finished your main meal, prepare yourself a warm cup of ginger tea. You can use a tea bag from the store, or you can make your own with a few thin slices of fresh ginger root steeped in hot water. As you may know, ginger itself is already famous around the world for its incredible ability to calm an upset stomach and aid digestion. Now here is the secret addition that makes it even more powerful. Before you start sipping the tea, take your bottle of black seed oil and add just 2 or 3 drops into the warm tea. Not a spoonful and not even a half teaspoon. Just 2 or 3 single drops. Stir it in well and then drink the tea slowly, enjoying its warmth. The reason this combination works so beautifully is that you are combining 2 of nature's most powerful digestive soothers. The ginger provides a gentle warmth and helps to get the digestive process moving along smoothly. Then the black seed oil comes in with its unique properties. It is known to be what's called an antispasmodic. That's a simple way of saying it can help to gently relax the smooth muscles in the walls of your intestines. Often, that feeling of bloating and cramping is caused by those muscles tensing up and spasming, which traps gas. The black seed oil encourages those muscles to relax, which can reduce the cramping and allow any trapped gas to pass much more easily and naturally. It's a very gentle but effective way to calm things down. The most common mistake here is thinking that more is better. It is not. If you use too much oil, like a full teaspoon, it can actually be too harsh and have the opposite effect on your stomach. The secret is the gentle microdose. Just 2 or 3 drops are all you need to get the calming benefits without any upset. Secret number 6, the sleep enhancer and the metal spoon. Mystery. Finally, let's talk about that sleep enhancer and solve the mystery I mentioned in the beginning. On those nights when you get into bed, you're physically tired from the day, but your mind just won't shut off. You toss and you turn, you fluff the pillow, you kick off the covers. Your body is exhausted, but your mind is still racing with thoughts and worries. It is incredibly frustrating, and it can leave you feeling drained the next day. This last method is a quiet, calming ritual that can help signal to your body and your mind that it's time to rest. Just before you get into bed for the night, sit on the edge of your bed and place 2 to 3 drops of black seed oil into the palm of your hand. Rub your hands together to warm the oil slightly, and then begin to gently massage the oil into the soles of your feet. Take about a minute for each foot. Use your thumbs to make slow, circular motions on your heel, through the arch, and across the ball of your foot. It shouldn't be a deep, hard massage. It should be a gentle, soothing touch. The simple act of paying attention to your feet helps to draw energy and thoughts downward, away from your busy mind. After you've massaged both feet, put on a pair of comfortable, clean cotton socks. This keeps the oil off your sheets and allows it to slowly absorb throughout the night. The old doctors believed that your feet are a special gateway to the rest of your body. The skin on the soles is very porous and can absorb the oil effectively. But more than that, the ritual itself is deeply relaxing. It's a physical act that tells your body the day is over, it is time for rest. It can help break that frustrating cycle of a tired body and a wired mind, allowing you to drift off into a much more peaceful sleep. Now for the mystery I mentioned in the beginning. Why must you never use a metal spoon to measure or handle your black seed oil? High-quality, cold-pressed black seed oil is what you might call a living oil. It is full of delicate, active compounds, antioxidants, and enzymes that give it its power. Certain metals, especially common reactive ones found in kitchen spoons, can create a tiny, invisible chemical reaction with the oil. This process is called oxidation. Over time, this reaction can start to break down these beneficial compounds. It can slightly alter the oil's potency and reduce its effectiveness. Old-time doctors and herbalists were very particular about this. They always insisted on using spoons made from natural materials like wood, or from non-reactive materials like ceramic or even plastic, to measure out their precious oils. They knew this was essential to ensure the oils remained in their most pure and powerful state. It's a small, forgotten detail in our modern world, but it's one of the simple secrets to getting the full, intended benefit from this incredible natural remedy.